Hello everybody and a very warm welcome. Are you dancing?
Da.
No, she's not going to do the joke. She's not going to do the joke.
Sorry.
It's all right. No, it's fine.
Are you asking?
I'm asking.
Time delay there.
I'm dancing.
I'm dancing.
Well, we messed that gag up. Very warm welcome back to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby.
My name's Debbie Fisher.
And we are delighted to be here with you for a fantastic launch day as part of our 17th birthday celebrations. It's got absolutely bonkers today.
I know, I've come in and honestly, I'm surprised I've got any embossing folders left to show you. You've been loving them, which is very exciting.
Yeah, I mean, so much to tell you about. Everything that you kind of knew and loved about birthday is still apparent, and we'll go into that in more detail over the course of the first bit of the show. But something happened this morning which was very exciting. On top of all of the discounts that we've got, on top of all of the prizes we've got, on top of all of the bonus points that we've got, on top of all of the free gifts that we've got, we have also now released a code.
A code. Mm-hmm. The boss is in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, this particular code was sort of launched on our socials. We weren't 100% sure whether or not we were supposed to share the news with you here on the channel, but you know what? I did it.
You did it.
I did it. You know, I did it. Mm-hmm. So basically, this code, which is only available for you today, is for those of you who are going to spend £70 or $70, majority of you, you get an extra 17% off when you use this code. Do you know the code?
I don't know the code.
It's
got a 17 in it.
It has. It's got B-Day, but not that kind of B-Day.
No, not that kind of B-Day, a birthday.
Yeah, B-D-A-Y, B-Day,
1770.
70.
1770.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
So
easy peasy.
Use that code today. If you were thinking your budget had already gone out of the window, use that code to be able to buy all of the goodies that you wanted to buy. Use it to buy the brand new launches, and somebody will write that code for you in the socials, and I will be repeating it all the way through the shows for you too, so do not worry. Now, as well as that new code, we still do have free gifts to give away. Have you seen the £10 $10 today?
This one today. I only see yesterday. This is a nice one.
I know.
It's a celebration cake, so it's perfect, isn't it, for a freebie today. Free gift when you spend £10 or $10 today. That's amazing. 3-in-1 create a card die.
And then, of course, if you spend £50 or $50, you'll get today's free gift that Debbie's got and our 6x6 paper pad.
Yes, the 6x6 paper pad, which I absolutely love, which is absolutely beautiful and which is absolutely exclusive to you if you spend £50 or $50. I was going to say cheaper price then, I better not do that.
You've already given them too much, Debbie, come on. You've got a £10 $10 voucher in there as well, and if you spend £100 or $100...
then you get your 2 free pens, which is amazing. These are exclusive colours as well. You cannot buy them. You'll only get these if you spend over $100 or £100 today.
And you'll get a £20 $20 voucher to spend after the birthday event as well.
I know. I still can't get over it. We are treating you as if it's your birthday, not ours, which is amazing.
You cannot say fairer than that. Those are all of your free gifts that you're going to be getting. And of course, we've got such a jam-packed show lined up for you with a brand new launch, which we'll look at with Debbie in just a few moments' time. You need to get to the website, though, because that's where all of the deals are. Hit the Shop Our 17th Birthday Deals page. You can find out everything that's going on. You can shop the show. You can shop the day. But the birthday event there has everything that you need as far as finding out about our 3 for 2s, finding out about our party bags, our launches, our brand new deals for you as well. Whatever you are doing today, get those items in your basket nice and swiftly. See something you like, make sure it's in there, and use that code as well. If you're spending over £70 or $70, you can use that code on top of the discount that you're already receiving, on top of your Club Inspired discount. That code is valid for today and today only. BDAY 1770 is the code that you will be needing. Loads of you already tuning in. Word has gotten out about the discount code. Rennie says, I just placed another big order using that code. I felt like I was shoplifting with that discount. Happy birthday. It is crazy. Jenny's in with us saying afternoon. Hi to Nefertiti and Alicia and Laura and Janet. Hi also to Lorna, who says hi, Ben and Debbie and all of the crew and all the lovely crafty people watching on another exciting birthday launch. Good morning from Grand Blanc, Michigan, says Debbie. Love to get up and watch Crafter's Companion. And Kimberly says, good morning, everyone. I've had a cup of coffee and I'm more awake than I was at 6 a.m. Hi to Kerry and Nancy. And also Melanie says, it's finally happened. I was good the whole birthday celebration, but I finally broke down and put in my order. Thank you for the discount today, says Trish. Gotta love a birthday code, says Lorraine. And Gigi Witten says, for the last few days, I've been undecided about the Gemini Pro, but now I've ordered it with extra plates and the bag using today's extra 17% discount. So happy. We'll show you that Pro in just a little bit. We've got deals on all of our machines, and by the way, if you want that MIDI deal, there are 11 chances left. Shall we have a look at these new embossing folders with you and see how gorgeous they are, and then I'll explain an amazing deal that we've got on these, because you'll see the deal on the screen right here, the launch deal. However, I don't want you to buy that just yet because we've got an amazing showstopper deal. But what's the fuss all about with these, Debbie? Why are people loving these so much?
Yeah, I knew you would love them. I remember Ben saying to me yesterday, do you think the embossing folders will do well? And I said, absolutely yes. If you ever wanted to start your embossing journey, now is the time, because these panels are absolutely amazing to use, because they're small enough to go through your Mini on their own, which is incredible, but there is so much detail to them. They come in pairs, and you can use whatever medium you want. I mean, just look at how beautiful they are. The embossed detail in these are incredible. They can be used in their panel form like we're seeing here. These are all the 2 sets of them. You're getting so much for your money here, and you're going to love them. Every single one offers you something different. But what I absolutely love, Ben, anybody that loves embossing will definitely go for these. It will be an absolute yes, please, I will have those, because they know what embossing folders do. What these embossing folders will do to that, they will just enhance your already collection that you've got of embossing folders, and you'll add them to your library of embossing folders. And I don't think there's any better size than being able to have this size and then use them directly through your little mini machine. If you've gone for this deal in yesterday's show, go for the folders. What a gift. I mean, an absolute gift to give one of the little minis and then one of your embossing folders. They're incredible. Absolutely love them.
Do you know what? It's as if we thought about it as well. We've got that mini deal from yesterday back on the show today, where you buy the mini, we give you a set of 3 extra folders and the tote bag for free within that price. So it's worth adding into your basket, because guess what? $47.92 is your platinum price. Add that mini deal in for £23, you're over your 70. Boom! Then you can use your discount code, you see. However, you might decide to yourself, is there something extra special with this particular collection, like a showstopper deal? There is. But let me, before I go into that, show you everything that you're going to be getting as far as those embossing folders are concerned. 20 of these in total within the collection, and they are absolutely beautiful, from the Woodland Splendor. These obviously team up as a fantastic double act, but again, you can use these individually should you wish. If you decide to maybe go down the line of making backgrounds with these, you can. If you want to create sort of those sort of triptych style cards, you can with these. We're just getting you started as far as these embossing folders are concerned. You've got beautiful florals in there with your bloom and grow, and you can see the size of these as well. That's why you definitely want to be getting that Gemini mini deal if you haven't got one of those in your life already. But from florals to beautiful swirls, to these wonderful vintage swirls, we've even got some of those gorgeous textured backgrounds as well. The textured knits in here I think are absolutely gorgeous, particularly good again if you are someone who's looking for backgrounds for those more masculine makes. You've got textiles in here as well with those sort of more basket weave effects in there. You've got then your traditional designs like that classic damask. You've also got the beautiful florals and butterflies in there. That Garden Beauties I know will be one of the most popular in this set. We've got beautiful florals in there as well, poppies and peonies, the beautiful blooms. And then on top of all of that, this set, which I love, the Timeless Tiles, which has got a bit of an Art Deco feel to it, but it's 20 embossing folders that you're going to get. And you're going to get the ink pads and the blending tool. So let me just show you. You're going to receive the round blending tool within this collection. And on top of that, you're going to get 3 of our water reactive ink pads. So you're going to get the Smoke Plume. You're also going to receive, ooh, she's frosty, Jade, and you're going to receive the Misty Morning. Now, that is the main collection for $47.92 or $63.60. However, lots of people have been enjoying these launches when we add a showstopper deal to them as well, and 40% of the showstopper bundle has gone today, and I have a funny feeling could be gone if it keeps going at this rate of knots by the end of this show. Let's show you the details for that up on the screen right now, because the showstopper deal gives you everything that I've just shown you, plus you're going to get a whole host more as well. And let's just talk about this for a second. £80 or $110. You can use your code, get an extra 17% off this price tag. Platinum members, you can use your code if you're in the US, get an extra 17% off that $88. If you're in the UK, all you need to do is add an extra £6 into your cart to get that 17% off. What else am I going to get in my showstopper deal? We're going to give you one of our fantastic craft mats, heat resistant, non-slip, absolutely perfect for crafting on the go. That comes to you with the showstopper, alongside our ever popular tape pens. Now, don't forget, you will also get your blending tool. You'll also get those 3 ink pads that I've shown you. In the showstopper deal, we're also adding in 10 of the replacement heads for the blending tool. That is not all, because as well as water reactive ink pads, we are also adding in a pot of your Empire Gold gilding wax, and on top of all of that, we're giving you 40 sheets of Centura Pearl in the trends, 310 GSM in these really gorgeous, juicy, bright, fun colours. £64 or $88, and actually it's about another £17, isn't it, on top of what you would pay for the normal bundle to get all of the Centura Pearl, to get the gilding wax, to get the tape pen, to get the mat, to get those replacement heads as well. That is why everyone has been going for this deal, even more so for the fact that they know they can get that 17% off the price that you're seeing on screen using that brand new code BDAY1770, and we are heading towards half the stock gone here. Many people going for the showstopper. Listen, if there's anything particular that you want to see over the course of this show, ask us. Any questions, ask us. Let us know if you shop for the showstopper and already bought it, because the more times you comment as well, the more chances you've got of winning another winner at the end of this show, walking away with a $25 goodie bag and a voucher for the same amount just for saying hello on the show. BJ Clark says, that is such a great deal. I'm definitely ordering it today. Oh, heck, says Michelle, it's hard to keep up with all of the chat, but hello to all of my crafty friends. And Lynn Cherryman saying these embossing folders are gorgeous. Let's get into the nuts and bolts of it, and let's have a look just at how gorgeous they are. I mean, Debbie, with a kit like this, with all of these folders, how on earth do you choose which one to use first?
First, I thought I was going to say, how do you choose? You just have them all, Ben. So,
yeah.
But yes, how do you choose which one you have first? They're all gorgeous. We're going to just have a few little run-throughs of them just to show you what the folders can do. So all I've done is I took myself a panel of white cardstock and black cardstock. And I've got this one is our traditional textiles. So let's just place one inside our folder. So I'm just going to pop that on the inside, and we're just going to run it through. Now this is how simple they are. Gemini Mini, if you've got your Gemini, I'm not sure they go through the Junior. Yeah, they must go through the Junior. It's just rollers, isn't it? So your Gemini MIDI, sorry.
Yeah.
But actually, they will go through your Mini. So there's that one, and then let's do the other one in there. I love the way that we've paired them. We've paired them in really sort of delicate bundles, and I think that's great. They look really cool. So just running those 2 pieces through, and then I've got some silver mirror card.
Ooh,
I've got
nice.
one in shiny and one in matte. So from our luxury cardstock, and let's choose. This one is from our textured knits, and we're going to pop that one down. So
and there's some lovely designs in here, but the knits are some of my favourites actually. The textured knits.
They're
and the
nice, aren't they?
Yeah,
and they're quite
really
warming for this time of year.
Yeah,
aren't
like
they?
a cosy jumper.
Absolutely. Look at that. I mean, that's like
amazing, isn't it?
Whoa, amazing. And to think that you can get this level of embossing in these sort of panel folders, but just by running them through your Mini, it shows you the level of detail in these embossing folders. But look at the difference in those two. So I'm going to do something with them in a minute, and there's a reason I showed different ones. So I'll pop them to the side, and then let's have a look at the these ones. So absolutely stunning. This one's gorgeous. It almost looks like, you can't really see it, so I'm going to put some ink on that one just so you can see. So I'm just using my ocean blue, and let's just go over the top of there so you can then see how beautiful that folder is. I mean, look at that. It's just gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. And there's so many things that you can do with an embossing folder. What I love about these is, for me especially, and people know that I love my embossing folders. I have such a huge collection of them. Look at that, beautiful. And then we've got our black one. So what I'm going to do with the black one, I'm going to put our gilding wax on there. Really nice medium to use. Yeah, your gilding wax is in the showstopper.
It is, yes. It's the Empire, isn't it, I think?
Less is more, but I'm going to show you what will happen if you put too much on as well. So first of all, I've sort of put it on my finger and wiped it off, and then we're going to very lightly put that across the top, because what I want to do is to create that gold across the top, but we want to keep that sort of black embossed detail in the centre. Look at that. I mean, absolutely.
Just brings it out,
It's just stunning, isn't it? Now, if you do sort of, oh no, I've put a big splodge on there.
Oh.
I know, that was very silly, wasn't I? Just rub that in.
It's a nice way to show just actually how you can add more of the gilding wax if you want.
Absolutely. Sometimes we think, well, we shouldn't add more, but it does look rather lovely. So it's add a bit more. And really get into that detail right down there. So don't worry if you put more on, continue to put more on, and look at that, you get just the most amazing effect in there, which is just incredible. So gilding wax is going to be your best friend. It is amazing to use with your embossing folders and just works really, really well. Now let's go back to these two pieces that I've done. So I've actually created a couple more, so I've done a few, because this works, especially your mirror card, works really well on black cardstock.
Okay.
And all I'm going to do with this one is we're going to put this in layers. So let's start off with this one. Now it's going to be a little bit wasted, but you could do it as a bigger panel, but all I'm going to do is go down, let's turn it that way. We're going to pop that down that edge, just like so. And we're going to continue down there, like this one. So making sure we're just going to line that up across there, and then we're going to go in with this one. So we're just alternating them all the time, and this is just a really nice way of being able to do an alternative background. So that one, and then our last one, we just need a bit on that edge onto there, like so. So then if we turn that round, I'm going to use my guillotine. And all we're going to do, and I've done this just for a quick demo to show you what you could do. You obviously wouldn't waste as much as what I've wasted there, but you could always use those pieces to do for something else.
Yep.
So let's trim all these.
Guillotines are on a 3 for 2 on the tools page on our website. You get a guillotine alongside your 8x8 stamping platform with the magnetic base and the glass mat, potentially. There's all of our core tools on a 3 for 2.
Are you ready for this?
I am ready.
It will wow you, honestly. Ready? Ta-da! Look at that!
Oh, yes!
I know!
That's
How amazing
awesome!
does that look? And when you're doing it, now I have to say, I'll turn it around and show you. I'm not doing a finished card with it. I have to tell you, I got this idea from Corinne. I watched her do it and thought, how effective is that? With the same embossing folder, but just doing in panels down the card. Imagine all your glitter and your mirror cardstock that you've got in your stash. Use those alternatives, but how effective does that look? I absolutely loved it, and I just thought it was a real wow demo, so I wanted to show you that one. And like I say, just using regular mirror card. And there we go.
Absolutely brilliant. Lots of different ways. And that's the great thing, isn't it, to have Debbie on the show. You saw sort of Sarah's take on it earlier on, and you've got Debbie here as well showing you her take on all of these. There's so many comments coming through. I didn't think I would need these 3D folders, says Coletta. I feel like I've changed my mind. I'm not surprised. Gillian says, I was going to put in my order this morning before the show, so pleased that I didn't. I got an extra 17% off just for being patient and watching the show. BDAY1770. Peggy says, my delivery driver just called and begged me to stop watching, buying, drooling. Sorry, Johnny's just making me laugh. He thought I was going to do a chant there. BDAY1770. Good birthday!
I like that.
I do. I'm going to keep doing that for the rest of the day. Give me a C. C, give me an R. R, give me an A. No, we're not doing all that. Michelle says the pair of embossing folders would make a great texture for a sweater. They would. The textured ones are marvellous. Oh my, what a day, says Connie. So many deals, so many decisions. The free gift today as well just did it for me. I love that die. And Joanne says, I was holding out for Thursday's launch, but that code got me. I've got some embossing folders, new ink pads, and the advent calendar. The code covered shipping to the US. Boom! BDAY1770. Good birthday!
This is the next 2-hour thing, Charlotte.
Charlotte's gone, don't make this a thing. Oh. I'm going to do it even more now. I'm going to do it even more. Bubble and Squeak says, can you knit, Ben? No. Carol says, the silver embossed is strikingly beautiful. And Bethan says, thank you for the tips, Debbie. I'm just getting into gilding wax / polish. Gilding wax and embossing folders are a match made in heaven, says Lorraine. Antoinette says, does the gilding wax dry?
Brilliant question. So, gilding wax needs buffing. So what I would say, let me grab myself some kitchen towel. You don't want, where did I just put those bits? I thought I'm going to keep them. They're over here. So I'm going to bring that piece back in.
Yep.
What you don't want to do is this would be transferable. So even though it would dry, still parts of it would come off. So you can see I've touched it and I've still got a little bit on my finger there. What you need to do to make it dry is to buff it. So all you would do is buff that in. And then once you've buffed it, so can you see that's coming off onto that? You could use a piece of cotton cloth, which is much better, or a duster. But once you've done that, that is then not transferable. It won't go anywhere. So you do need to buff it in to set it, and then it's ready. And you can put that on anything. So whatever you emboss into, and you use your gilding wax, just buff it off, and then it is then dry.
Debbie, beautiful, says BJ Clark. Melanie says, wow, 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 wow. That demo,
I know,
wow.
it's so cool.
Beautiful, says Scrap Paper Scissors. Kimberly says, I love it. Wow, those pounds are beautiful, says Regina Boyd. I am trying to watch but I think I'm going to have to buy. Don't miss out. Listen, whatever you do, right, whatever you do, get these today, because the 17% won't be here tomorrow. That code, it won't be here tomorrow. These might not be here tomorrow. So let me just tell you, if you want these, just buy. Just buy. Use your code. I know if you're platinum, you're going, oh, I'm short. £6 short. Go to the Craft Vault deals. 10 back. Right. Hang on. I don't like doing this, but I'm marching off screen. I'm coming back. Look, no. You can pick one of these up today for £10 or $10, £8 or $8 if you're platinum. One of our large folders. We have gone absolutely bananas by giving you these. Shadiah has bought 16 of these today. There you go. £8 or $8 for one of the most popular items that we have on the website. Can you believe that, Debbie?
I know.
Craft Vault deal.
That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. You know, remember Glenys sent us that picture yesterday of her craft room?
60, 70.
60 odd. There's her craft room.
I know, it's amazing, isn't it?
When she wakes up, she'll be probably buying 100 of these. She'll be getting a new craft room just for the fact that these are on £8 or $8. Don't miss out. But point is, you can get those, add those into your basket today to get that extra 17% off. Lynn is saying, bye. No, saying that's the Backstreet Boys. Oh no, NSYNC, wasn't it? Bye. Was it NSYNC or the Backstreet Boys? NSYNC. Let us know in the comments. Anyway, buy. Just buy. Right. Let us have a look at. Are we going back to the embossing folders? Oh, we're staying with the embossing folders. They are 50% of the stock has gone. 50% of the stock. Use that code whether you're going for the. You know what? The majority of people are going for the showstopper deal. Half of that stock has gone. Remember, if you guys can sell this out for me, I get to jump out of the cake in the final show. And if that isn't reason enough to buy this, then I don't know what is. 50% of the stock has gone. Use that code BDAY1770. Good birthday! What what have you got to show us next, Debbie?
Right, okay, let's do a letterpress technique. Now, lots of you know what our letterpress technique is, but it's one of my favourites. I know it's Sarah's favourite to do. It's just a really cool way of using these folders. And also to do some quick panels, because just don't think that you can put these through your Gemini Mini. If you've got a bigger machine, you could put a few panels on your piece of card in one go.
Yeah.
Now, what I do want to explain to you, anyone that's new to embossing folders have a debossed and a embossed side.
Yeah.
Because obviously the nature of them is one side is raised. So if you, and I always tell people to do this, make sure your folder is flat, no matter what size your embossing folder is. Run both hands across. What you'll find is one side, so this side here, I can feel is raised. It's got bumps on it. This side, I can feel the pattern, but it's completely flat. So I know the pattern's going down. Now the downside means that that's always the front of your folder.
Yeah.
So it's not where your writing is. So where your writing Gemini is there, that's the back of our folder. And the reason I say it is because I want to do the letterpress technique. And actually I'm going to show you both ways so you can see. But what you would do is I'm going to take I've just got Sarah's Frosty and Bright because I love this colour. It's a sea glass. And I'm just going to put this directly onto my folder. So I'm going to do it on both so you can see the difference. Now when I put it onto here, and you see, it's gone green, but actually the pieces that go down, which are going to be embossed into your cardstock, stay in white. And then if I do it on this side, which is your deboss side, it picks up the opposite end. So it picks up the deboss side. So you can just decide which side you like the best. And the reason I tell you this, because let's say like the mirror card we embossed, we wanted to emboss the mirror side. You want to make sure this is the top of your folder. So that's one of them done. So I'm going to pop that one to the side and I'm going to use the next one. And the ones I'm using here are our timeless tiles. I love these ones. This one reminds me of like shells. It's got that sort of beautiful,
yeah.
I mean, it's sort of like that Moroccan style tiles, but they actually look like shells. So I'm just going to make sure we've got that inked. And then this one is going to be out front of our folder. So we're going to pop that all the way round there. And then all I'm going to do with these is, oh, look, I made a bit of a mess, so let's turn that over. Oh, not that it matters, but I'm going to make sure we put our right side in. So I'm just going to place that across there and pop that straight down. And then we're going to do the same with this one, pop that in and pop that one down. And then I can then bring in my Gemini plates. Now, these are a different platform to your other embossing folders. It's your plastic shim on the bottom, then your magnetic, then we can put our folder and our card on top there. Let's bring that in so you can see. And then we're going to put our top plate on and run that through. And that's all the platform that you need for your Gemini. So offer that into the mouth of your machine. They'll go through your junior and your normal machine. If you've got your gone for the pro, you can put lots of folders in one go and do this technique. Which would be great. So when we then turn this over, look at these. Woo!
Oh, love it.
How beautiful they look. Now, I did smudge the back, but if I turn them round, look at the deboss. So the deboss is just as pretty. If you want a deboss, you just want a different design, you've got that as well. So I've got these two here, so let's pop these on. And just because I know we'll probably get asked that question, Ben, if anyone asked how you sort of clean them, you literally can just get a wipe, wash them under warm water, that will all just come off. It won't stain, it won't mark your embossing folder.
You could also use some of your spray from your stamping station, couldn't you?
You could use your spray from your stamping station, yes, absolutely. And I'm just doing these as I go along, only because if I then put them back in and someone else is using them, that ink will still transfer onto their makes. So let's just dry those off, pop them to the side, and then we can finish our two panels. So bring those in. What I am going to do, actually, I'll bring in my guillotine as well. Again, guillotine is your best friend when you're making or cutting these panels down.
Yep.
I'm just going to cut these panels. Oh, what was that?
What was that?
Oh, it's a ghost in the studio.
Ooh. I love it. Johnny says it's the prices dropping. I knew we'd come up with something snappy.
And then let's just do, so that's our first one, and then we'll go in and cut our second one down. And I'm actually leaving, the reason I like to do it this way, because I want to leave that sort of green rim as well.
Yeah.
So let's pop that to the side. Can't even see what fell, so that was weird.
There's loads of questions coming through.
Oh, good. We like questions.
Do you want questions now or like as a little question section?
You can question. What I'll tell you is what I'm doing, and then we can answer the questions. So all I've got here is my fuchsia and my crushed velvet ink pads, and I'm going to use these directly to my folders. So yes, ask away while I'm inking these up.
Janet says, what cardstock are you using?
Multi-purpose.
And Nefertiti says, will Debbie, if time allows, emboss on some vellum?
Oh, vellum. I need some because we haven't got some. We'll find some and see, yes, but I can do that, absolutely.
Okay. Shireen says, quick question. I have the Gemini, but one of my clear cutting plates has a crack across the bottom. I've mended it with parcel tape. Is this still okay to go through the machine?
Do you know why I'm laughing? Because I've done that so many times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and sometimes it's where we put too much pressure through our machines and it really needs to be sort of lifted a bit. But yeah, it's absolutely fine. I've never had one that's harmed my machine. But I would say that don't let it get to the point where it will break. Yeah. So I would stock up on your plates.
3 for 2 on those. And also a question about embossing from Sarah. Sarah Leahy. Hi, Sarah. Says, Debbie, I've got a question. What would happen if I put the wrong plate sandwich for a 3D embossing folder and a 2D embossing folder? Because I'm worried if I put the wrong plate sandwich in, it will break my machine because I haven't used any embossing folders yet on my Gemini. I'm scared in case I break it. So
I love that. I love that you're asking the questions because if you don't know, you don't know. But actually, if you was to try it, it would just pass it back out.
So it wouldn't force its own way through. No,
it wouldn't. No. You can't break your machine. I really believe that. I think it's something that it's very robust and it's very clever. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about breaking it. So yeah, it won't do any harm. It won't even take it. No. And actually, funny enough, I tried to put a die earlier through my Gemini Mini, and I just couldn't get it through. And I thought, oh, why don't go? And then I realised I was using a mixed media die. It just wasn't taking it. So yeah, I wouldn't worry. Try it because honestly, it will pass it out. Now, just actually because if it does decide that you've got a really good machine and it's going to take it through, what will happen is it will stop. And it will jam your machine. Now, if your machine gets jammed, what I would say is hold your, I think it's the middle button, so the pause button, hold that down for 3 seconds. And as you hold it down, it will then, don't take your finger off and it'll start working.
Oh, it
and it will pass
it.
it back up, so it reset it. A lot of people don't know that, but you can reset your machine. So if it does jam, just hold your finger on the button and it will pass it back out.
And if you're not sure of plate combinations and that, there's plenty on our website, plenty on all of our shows, and you do get a little booklet as well, don't you, within the actual machine itself. Funnily enough, I was thumbing through it this morning because there's one in the green room, so it does tell you about all of the different combos for your plates, so you don't have to worry as far as that is concerned. And one final question. Well, I say it's one final question. There's loads of questions. Size of these embossing folders, I think, are they 7x2?
7x2, yes, yeah. So, and they give you a little bit of a border by that. So if you want them slightly a bit smaller, just cut them slightly bit, but they are 7x2. Right, next thing I want to do, Ben, is use our spray and sparkle. So you'll find it on the website, but it's absolutely brilliant for spraying over these panels. So I'm just going to protect my surface, but as you sort of spray it, it just gives that sparkle across, and it also seals your colour in. It's an absolutely brilliant method to use on there. So if you have, if you're fortunate to get our spray and sparkle, but look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous. So you've got those beautiful panels. Now, what you then do is create another panel. So another one of this one. I've already got my finished card, so I'm not going to finish it, but I'm going to show you how I made it. So I've got my piece of card. Now, I've made this 6 inches across, which will allow for my 2 panels. So this one's going to go, or this one will go at the side, and then we've got the one for the middle, and then we're going to create another one for the side. So that would go on here. But actually, what I thought would be really cool is to measure in 2 inches, but instead of doing that, use this. Let me just grab myself a pencil.
Can you emboss these on acetate as well, says Michelle?
Emboss on acetate. Yes, I'm going to do that later.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't find a pencil. Oh, there it is, hiding. I don't know if it's very sharp, but all you need to do, either use your folder or just use here, and just draw a line down, just like that. Go across here and pop this in onto the side, and then we're just going to draw that line down there. And then depending on how good you are with a knife, all you need to do is sort of go in and literally cut down that line. Now I do this with my knife because I'm actually better at cutting a straight line with my knife than what I am a pair of scissors.
Okay.
I'm rubbish with scissors.
How are you?
Yeah, really rubbish. I can't cut in a straight line at all.
Oh.
We used to call Sarah Scissorhands. Yeah, because she's so good with scissors. I'm not. Mine's a craft knife. Oh. So that's all you do. Cut off that 2 pieces. You can rub out any lines at the side. Then these pieces here will go in your background. This bit on your forefront, like that, another piece there, and then I'll bring in my finish card, which is this one here. Look how pretty that is.
Oh, that is an absolute stonker.
And then
I love it.
Yeah, look at the glitter on that, on the shine. If I turn it round, so you can still put your message in the middle of your card there when you lift it up, so it looks absolutely lovely. And then that goes down and stands beautifully. So it's just a completely different dimensional card there. There we go.
Absolutely fan-blooming-tastic. The showstopper, over half the stock has gone. Someone's saying Ben is going to be jumping out the cake later on. If it keeps going at this rate, I absolutely will be. But listen, if you love the 3D panel embossing folders, please grab them. And also make sure you get the showstopper, because you're going to get the Centura Pearl, you're going to get the blender and the replacement pads and the glue tape pen, and you're going to get your craft mat. I'll recap on it all so you can see it all in just a few moments time, but please don't miss it. £64, $88. And double point as well. And let's not beat around the bush here. You also have got that 17% extra off if you spend over 70. So if you're Platinum UK, spend an extra £6 to get that off. And the reason I mentioned that is because I've discovered something. I've done some maths. I saw a lot of people in the comments going, I bought the Pro. I bought the Pro. I bought the Pro. And right, here's the thing. We've got amazing deals on our machines. We've got more stock of this in the US that you don't have to worry. If you're in the UK, last count I heard, I think we had 27 of these. It will be less now because I've seen more of you shopping for them. In fact, there's less than 20 of these. Here's the thing people have worked out. It's normally $450, $500. We've, for birthday week, given you £150, $150 off, not zero, but it's $150, $150 off. We bring you down to this price. People have gone, hang on a minute, I can use my code here. If you are Platinum in the UK, put this in your basket, use the code BDAY1770, you can get yourself a Gemini Pro for £199. If you're in the US, $231 if you're Platinum. Let me just say that again. $231 is amazing, but in the UK, you can get a Pro for under £200. There will not be a better opportunity to pick this up. And when I tell you we have got less than 20 of these, you need to get your skates on, because I've literally just told hundreds of you the scoop on this. And if there's exactly the same minded people out there going, this is the best opportunity I've ever had to get a Pro in my life, these could go by the end of the show. There's never been a better opportunity. £199.20 if you're Platinum in the UK. If you use that code today, $231 if you're in the US and you're Platinum and you use that code. Please grab the Pro today. UK viewers, there's less than 20 of those in the business. Do not miss out. Now, maybe you've already got the Pro. Maybe you want to start off with something a little bit smaller. Maybe you want a manual machine. The Gemini Midi is also about to sell out. We have had this on a fantastic deal all week, and it's been one of the star buys as far as our machines are concerned. 11 chances left to buy the Gemini Midi. It's the simplicity
without electricity.
You've seen, it's the bigger brother of the Mini, really. You've got the folders in there to do your die cutting. You've got the shim in there for your 2D embossing folders. Whether you're left-handed, right-handed, it's a lovely portable machine. It's an absolute workhorse, and you're going to get the precision cut and the power each and every time that you would expect. It's worth every penny of this price right here. There are now 10 of these left. You're also going to get on top £100, $100 worth of bonus product in your mystery bag. By the way, if of course you're shopping in the US, you can use the code again. £87.99 will give you another 17% off the price that you're seeing on screen there. So I mean, I can't do the math on it, but it's going under $80, isn't it? It's going probably around about $75, maybe even less than that. But you're getting all of these goodies. $73 for your midi today, rather, with over $100 worth of bonus product. We have got 9 of these left now. People are cottoning on. But do you know what? People are just deciding that because you've got that extra code, you may as well make that purchase, perhaps, which you were holding off on. Particularly if you want the Pro, there's been no better time. Please do not miss out. And also, as Debbie was showing us just a few moments ago, perfect partner to go with your embossing folders, the Gemini Mini. We launched this deal yesterday, actually. We've had some great deals on our machines right across the week, but this Gemini Mini deal went live yesterday. It's a star-buy deal that we've rolled over for you into today. It's the little beautiful Mini. Perfect partner to go with those embossing folders. You'll get the Mini, and also within the box you get your plastic folder to do all your die cutting with. There's that shim that you're going to be using for your embossing, and within this deal we are going to give you for free 3 more of those plastic folders. You're not going to need to use those initially, but it's good to have them there for when you do. And then on top of that, for free, you're also going to get your tote bag, which, as you can see, very, very easily fits the Mini in. There's tons of room in there for you to carry your Mini alongside all of your other crafty goodies. Pockets around the front, around the side as well, and you've even got that nice sort of deluxe handle there too. So when this does get heavy, it's not going to dig into your fingers, but the tote you get for free with 3 extra free plates, and of course the Mini machine itself, £23.99. Do you know what it might be today? You might have been thinking to yourself, well, I would love to get the Pro. I would love to treat myself to the Pro. Why not grab it today for under £200 if you're platinum? And then if you're thinking, well, I'd love to get the kids into crafting, why not jump in and grab the Mini today as well on this deal for all of that with double points as well. Now, I'm exhausted. I need to tell you about yesterday's birthday box deal. We will have a look at the actual contents of the box and some finished bits and pieces in just a little while, but I wanted to hammer home to you the deal on this too, which is brilliant. The birthday celebrations box was the Sarah Signature box that we launched yesterday, and once again, you could buy the box on its own should you wish. However, a lot of people were doing that. The majority of people were going for the showstopper deal. And here's the reason why. Within the showstopper deal, you got the birthday box, which is here. I mean, it's jam-packed full of pattern papers, of cardstock, of stencils and embossing folders and stamps and dies. You've got all of your envelopes and papers in there. You've got ribbon, you've got sequins, you've got beautiful birthday charms in there too. However, what people cottoned onto with the showstopper deal is that within the showstopper deal, you get your set of tri-blend pens. There's 24 of these with the brush nib. You get 72 different colours, because of course there's 3 colours within each pen, 3 different hues. So you're going, hang on a minute, these are £80 on their own. So if I'm buying the showstopper for £100, that basically means that I get the rocker blocks, I get the Nina cardstock, I get my alcohol-proof ink pad, and I get the birthday box itself for £20. That's ridiculous. And if you fashion this down to the fact that you're platinum, it basically works out that you're buying the tri-blend brush pens and you're getting the rest of this for free. And then, Johnny, he's on it today, you put your cord in. If you're in the UK, you're paying £66 if you're platinum. If you're in the US, you're paying $86 if you're platinum. Boom, boom, shake the room. We have got You're not paying for anything full price then, are you, really? But it's coming down below that. We have got less than 100 of these remaining. Well, scrap that. We have got less than 80 of these remaining. Sarah is supposed to be bringing this back to you tonight alongside the other goodies that we've got. It is not going to be here if it keeps ticking down at the rate we are seeing it right now. We are so busy. 76 now left. It was a great deal yesterday, but add on the fact that we can throw in that 17% discount on top today as well. Code BDAY1770. Go birthday, Charlotte.
Go birthday.
Yes, Debbie. Come on, Charlotte. Let's see you do it. Oh, she's not joining in. That's why people are jumping in. 73 left, 100 bonus points as well. You've got some finished cards. In fact, you made that card, didn't you, yesterday?
I did make this card yesterday, yes. We did some paper piecing yesterday, so it shows you what you can do with them. We did some amazing cards yesterday, but it's because of the amazing box, which is absolutely lovely. Yeah, really beautiful. Create a card die that you get in with this birthday box. I can't wait to see what Sarah's take on it tonight will be, because she'll have her own ideas. I absolutely love this stencil that's in the box to create this outside edge. You've got another stencil here. This happy birthday in the background is a stencil, so you can stencil through with all your ink pads. There's balloons in here, there's cakes in here, there's shaker elements. You've got all your sequins in this box as well. Absolutely beautiful. I also think there is so much else you can do with this box. So even though it's a birthday box, you know, cakes can represent so many different occasions. So think of weddings. I mean, this would look lovely as a wedding card, and anniversaries, Valentine's, anything like that is going to look absolutely beautiful. Love this, really pretty to be able to stamp all your own balloons, make those presents, create those apertures. We made this one as well yesterday.
Oh, we did.
And used our glossy highlight in to make that balloon. Look at that balloon in the background. Absolutely beautiful. And there's stamps, there's dies, there's little charms in there, ribbons. Honestly, it is such a beautiful box. You will absolutely love it.
There's so much love for this. By the way, it's ticked down another, we're down to 70. I thought that was on 78 a minute ago. Another 8 sold. Scrap that, 69 left. Go quickly. We're going to take a break in just a second. I just want to read a few comments coming through. Christine Mahoney says, you both look gorgeous. I'll keep saying it until you notice, Ben. Well, thank you, Christine. Thank you very much. And
you always look dapper. You always look dapper.
And you always look...
Dapper?
Dapper. I can't think of an equivalent word.
What's the equivalent word for dapper for a female? Let us know.
Elegant. That's good.
Oh, I wouldn't call myself elegant.
Well, I would.
Elegance. I've got the elegance of an effalump.
The elegance of what did you say? Elegance of an effalump? Johnny says you scrub up well. That'll do. Got the you brushed your hair.
I love the compliments, Johnny. Keep them coming.
No wonder he's been with his wife for so long, eh? He hands out compliments like that every day. Jita Witten says, I've got the showstopper. Ben, start practicing your jumping. The pro's amazing. What a deal. What a deal for those who haven't bought it yet, says Carol. Lillian says, Ben, have you got your birthday suit to jump out of the cake?
How rude!
I will jump out of the cake, but I am not going to do this in my birthday suit. It's not that kind of shot. Oh, you mean the right? Okay. I think take it off. I think it might be in the cupboard. The showstopper, says Rebecca. See how I moved on quickly there. Rebecca says it's a great deal, the showstopper. I'm so tempted to get it, even though I already have the markers. But that's even more of an excuse to get it, because then you've got the markers, you can double up on them, because eventually you will need more of the markers, or indeed you can give the markers away to a friend. There's no point coming back and buying them for 80 quid at a later date. May as well buy them today when you get all of that with your discount as well. Smart Debbie, you look smart, says Leonie. Jenny says the deals just keep getting better and better. And Andy Cagle says, I think I've lost it now. I bought a second Pro. My thought process was, I need the plate.
Rationalisation.
Thank you. What was it?
Rationalisation.
My rationalisation is I need the plates, and one for each end of the house. Why not?
Why not?
On today, get a Pro for under £200 today with that code. Do what Annie did.
And also, get the A4 Gemini plates because they fit through the Pro as well. So get extra sets of them.
And it's 3 for 2 on the plate as well, of course, on the
I
website. Oh boy, the laughter is going, says Helen. I love it. And Sandra says, the way things are going, we won't be able to afford anything other than basic necessities for much longer. So I reckon I will at least have something to do. Helen Montgomery says, I love Crafters TV. So much fun. Thank you for making my day. Let us get you to the checkouts. What you're shopping for. I want to know. Are you getting the Showstopper birthday celebrations? Are you getting the Showstopper 3D embossing folders? Have you bought another Pro? Have you bought your first Pro for under £200? Please get to the checkouts. Get those baskets checked. Use that card BDAY1770 and we will be back in just a mo. Hey!
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
I have to tell you, every single person works tirelessly behind the scenes, and I can't just give a shout out to one person because for me it has to be John, Tracy and Jake.
Going to give a shout out to our backstage hero, and I'm actually going to say heroes. It has got to be our product coordination team. It's got to be.
Because without those 3 people, when we're on air, we wouldn't be able to function like we do. They make sure we have everything we need, right from the samples to the product to having a drink of water throughout the show. They really look after us.
You see us day in, day out, 7 days a week, live on TV. We're crafting away, we're hopefully inspiring you. Every single card, every single product, every single tool that we touch has come from product coordination. Those guys are the unsung hero. They're there making sure we have the products, we have the inks, we have the tools, we have everything that we need. We have the power to actually work our Gemini ranges. The smooth running of behind the scenes of Crafters TV is all down to our product coordination team.
Well, knock me down with a feather. Crafters Companion is turning a sensational 17. And boy, do we have a celebration for you. We are bringing the razzle dazzle and putting on the glitz for a fabulous and flamboyant affair, and you're all invited.
From the 17th to the 30th of October, we'll be shining the spotlight on a glittering array of spectacular new launches, amazing offers, and so many show-stopping surprises.
Head on over to Crafters TV for a toe-tapping Tinseltown party with live fun and crafting goodies every single day.
Cocktail hour is already in full swing. So visit the Crafters Companion website to find out more, and of course, join the fun.
Da, 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 da.
You can't help but give it a little shimmy.
Doo-be-doo. Peg said, I've ordered 2 times during birthday week, but I can't even remember the first one. Lol, I'm losing it.
Well, that's an exciting parcel that's coming through the post.
Ben just can't stop singing and dancing. He's giving me energy without any caffeine, says Nefertiti. I'm just high on life. High on life.
Yep.
Janet's purchased the mini embossing folders and the Totally Tiffany totes today.
Amazing.
Connie says, I have to go back and read the comments. So much good info on tips, tricks, etc. I can't keep up during the show. And Therese says, I'm sure that birthday week is bigger and better than Christmas.
Yes. Yeah, I think it is. It always is. I have to be honest, we put everything. I mean, we literally throw everything into birthday week. It's our biggest celebration of the year. So yes, it is bigger than Christmas.
But I think that's Christmas as in Christmas and not just our Christmas. I think Christmas.
Yeah, I think, well, not as big as my Christmas this year.
No?
No, I've got a big Christmas this year.
Have you?
Got exciting.
Oh, you have got an exciting Christmas.
Yeah.
But we've got more gifts and prizes
We
for you
have.
than Father Christmas is going to deliver. That's
we
what I'm
have.
looking to.
That is true. I don't think I've seen so many gifts. First one.
£10, $10?
£10, $10. Your gift only. I mean, actually, that's not a bad spend, is it?
No.
Not a bad spend at all. A whole creator card, not just a creator card, a 3-in-1 creator card, and all you have to spend is £10 or $10, which is amazing. Then if you want to top that up, £50, $50. You get both of those then, not just one or the other, you do get both of them. Limited edition, there is a voucher I'm allowed to show you now because it's been
scribbled
it out, the code, So you do get a code to get a voucher off there, which is amazing. And the pens. We worked out yesterday, you've got sparkly lids on these as well.
Yes.
So they're very amazing, very sparkly lids. And these are exclusive to birthday week as well. You can't buy these pens or these colours. You can buy the pens, you can't buy those colours anywhere else. So £100 or $100 today.
And you get a £20 voucher to spend as well after birthday.
Amazing.
I mean, it is amazing. Lots of reasons to be shopping. 11 packages coming, says Alice.
11.
Who knows what I ordered? 11.
11.
Think of all the free gifts.
Oh, can you imagine all them packages coming? That's amazing.
And Margaret says, there's a dim light at the end of this tunnel. But you still have more to offer us. Keep it going. We do have more to offer you, lots more. And of what we've offered you so far, you can see on the website. It is all there for you. Right now, you can shop all of the deals that we've seen. You can see all of the 3 for 2s. You can see the party bags. You can see the brand new launches. You can see the machine bundles. The machine bundles bundle! We've also got, within the machine deals, that deal on the Pro. Less than 20 of those in the UK. You save £149. Save another 17% when you get in the Pro today to take it under £200. Those are our party bags as well. The Leanne party bag hanging on by a thread. The 17th anniversary party bag that you're seeing here. Huh? Oh, Leanne's is sold out. Oh, that's gone. Oh, yeah, that's sold out on Sunday. What am I talking about? I'm losing the plot. The anniversary party bag is still there, but that is Mac 3 of those bags. That bag you can get, it's over £200 worth of $200 worth of value for £55 if you're platinum, $60 whilst stocks last. Right. Back to the showstopper. Love the energy of these shows, says Scanny your wife. Really keeps my spirits up. And Amanda says, Ben, you're killing me with your impressions and the sound effects. You are welcome. Let me just quickly show you the showstopper deal. I'll bundle it all out for you. Bundle! And then we'll see some more great demos with Debbie. 60% of the showstopper has gone. Come on, please keep buying because I want to jump out of the cake. Just buy. Buy. Bye. Because honestly, it's such a great collection, and you're going to get the discounts, and you're going to get 17% off if you're in the US. Add £6 more value into your cart here in the UK, and you'll also get the discount. Here are all of your folders though that you're going to receive. They're so beautiful. Your 3D panel embossing folders, and we've done them in a variety of styles for you. Think about all the different ways that you can use these. All of the different ink pads that you'll have. If you haven't got a load of ink pads, by the way, we've got a bundle of our water reactive ink pads, plus the brand new shimmer ink pads. Maybe you want to colour these, maybe you want to use some gilding wax on these, do the letter pressing techniques with these. There's so much that you can do. And look, from that beautiful woodland into the bloom and grow with these beautiful flowers. You've got the sunflower there, that carnation. You've got some real classical decorative backgrounds, which yes, you can use for your slimmer cards. You can, match these up as well to create bigger backgrounds for bigger cards should you wish. But we've really created some really delightful designs from the vintage swirls into the next 4, which are my favourite. I love the textured knits that you've got there, and then I also really love the traditional textiles with that sort of basket weave effect going on through those two. Then you've got a real classic design with the damask. You've also got the beautiful Garden Beauties. It wouldn't be one of our collections, really, would it not, without some butterflies and florals. Then you've got the beautiful blooms here with the peonies and the poppies. Very handy set, actually, as we go into November time for cards that you're making. And then this one here with the timeless tiles, almost like a bit of a seashell effect there, or like a fan effect. I think that's got a sort of an Art Deco feel to it, and you're getting all 20 of those within the collection. Now, the reason why this is the showstopper is because on top of that, we're giving you one of our blending tools, the round blending tools, super duper handy, of course, to use with a collection like this. And then on top of that, you're going to get 3 of our water reactive ink pads. So we're going to give you the Jade. Ooh, frosty. You're also going to get the Smoke Plume. And on top of that, you're going to get your Misty Morning. So that's your sort of standard bundle, if you like, but the showstopper goes on, because the showstopper then gives you replacement heads to go with your blending tool, 10 of those. The showstopper also gives you another way to get the best out of your embossing folder by giving you a pot of your gilding wax in the Empire Gold. So you've now got inks and gilding wax. You're then going to receive one of our tape pens. You're also going to receive one of our craft mats, 13 by 19 inches. These, again, heat resistant and non-slip. That's also included. And then you're also going to get the 8-colour pack of our Centura Pearl in the trends. 40 sheets in here, 310 GSM. What a deal that is for £64 at $88. That's the reason why so many of you have bought this, and over 60% of the stock has now gone. This is supposed to be back, this showstopper deal, later on with Sarah on launch party. If it keeps going at this rate, it will not make it. I can tell you that for a fact. £64, $88. Double point. Use that code as well, BDAY1770. Get an extra 17% off when you spend $70, just for today only. It ends midnight UK time tonight. Let's have a look at these again in action with Debbie, who I know has got plenty more demos up her sleeve. What are you going to show us next, Giggles?
So I thought we'd shake it up a bit and do something a little bit more exciting. We'd show some different mediums of what can be embossed.
Nice.
And I know some people like to emboss all sorts of things. So someone mentioned earlier about acetate. So I've got myself a piece of acetate to emboss.
Perfect.
I've also got a piece of aluminium can as well. So you can see just any can you can have.
Yep.
But all I've done is cut myself a tag out. I've also got some leather, so some real leather. I've also got some veneer, wood veneer. I've got some tissue paper and some tin foil as well.
Okay.
So let's have a start with the different mediums that we can emboss. So let's say, for instance, we've got some wood veneer. So just gorgeous wood veneer. And it's not the fact that you this is what you'll emboss. It's just that if you like your mixed media or you want to use different mediums to emboss, it means that you can. So all I'm going to do is I've just cut these 2 inches by 7 inches.
Okay.
And we're just running them through with nothing else but the embossing folder. So this, look at this, gives you that beautiful wood panelling, but with an embossed detail into there. So really pretty design that you can do with that. Now our acetate, let's do a different one with our acetate. Let's try this one. So we'll pop that through. Oh, not that it matter which way we go, because it's acetate both front and back. Pop that one in and run that through. Now you can, because acetate is one of those mediums which is quite a hard one to go through. Oh, I didn't think it was going to do it. I was going to say you might need to put an extra shim, but actually look at that. Absolutely stunning.
That looks a business, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks beautiful. If I bring that round, look at that. I mean, that is amazing. Oh, do you know what? That would look nice if you'd done aperture windows in your card. And you could put all those in the front of your car with some nice bright colour papers behind. That
Love that idea.
Incredible. Yeah, that is beautiful. I love the acetate one. And then let's try this one. So we've got some faux leather. Let's use this one. So I've just cut myself a tag, and it was literally 2 inches in width. So let's run that one through. Now, you'd think with leather it wouldn't emboss, but in leather embosses beautifully. Look at this. I mean, that is amazing. Beautiful embossed detail. Now it won't come out of that either. It will keep that embossed detail in there.
Oh, that's stunning.
It's really amazing, isn't it?
Someone mentioned actually earlier on, I think they make like leather gifts and saying that they were going to use these to emboss into them, like bracelets and things.
Yes, so you can do that. You can add your tag. You can make that into a key ring, couldn't you? So lots of different things there. Then we've got our craft metal. Well, I say craft metal. This isn't craft metal. This literally is an aluminium can that I've just cut out. Let's try a different one. Let's try this beautiful one here. And this works really well. And then you're probably wondering why I have got tin foil, and I'm going to show you something with that as well. But look at that. I mean, and what's nice about this as well, it bevels the edges, so it's not sharp.
What's
like
that, like a Coke can, is it?
Yeah,
like
just like, I don't know what it was.
Pop can.
I don't know what that is. Cola?
It's cheap zero cola.
It's not mine, it was in a box. But yes, so you can emboss that and it bevels the edges as well, so it makes it a bit safer if you want to do that. The next medium that I've got, and I love this, it's something I've not done for a long time, but general tissue paper that we put into gifts. So you can see I've got this sheet of tissue paper. I'm going to fold this up, so let's fold it in half. So there we go. So we've got 2 layers there. Then we've got 4 layers. Then we've got 8 layers.
Emboss your tissue for like presents and stuff this Christmas.
Then we've got 16 layers.
Yeah.
And then we've got 32
No,
layers.
you're not.
There we go. And then let's pop that through. What would be a nice pattern? Let's just do this one. So pop that into there.
32 layers?
32 layers of tissue paper. That was right, wasn't I? I did do that right. Yeah. I'm putting it through in my embossing folder.
Through the mini?
Yeah, and in my mini. So it's a little bit more to get through because we've got a wad of tissue paper. But what's nice about this now is all your gifts that you put in now have a whole sheet.
Get away. That's fantastic.
Look at that, how nice is that?
That's fantastic.
So give it a little spritz with your favourite scent. You can then put that inside your gift bags and you've got beautifully embossed tissue paper for all your gifts.
That's my favourite demo so far.
It's lovely, isn't it? It's amazing. So we've got our tissue paper, we've got our acetate, we've got our aluminium can, we've got our leather, we've got our wood veneer. Now, not everyone has craft metal, not everybody drinks fizzy drinks, and not everyone actually wants to use a sharp object like your aluminium. So I'm going to make some fake mirror card or a fake craft metal. And all this is general tin foil. And all I'm going to do is grab myself a piece of card.
What do our US friends call that? Is it just like aluminum foil, isn't it?
Aluminium foil, yes. And then I'm taking my stick and spray. If you haven't got stick and spray, our adhesive sheets work really well for this. Or you could just put our tape pen sort of randomly all over and it will do the same thing as well. So all I'm going to do is give that a little bit of a spritz over there, and then we're going to lay that on top just like so. I'm not even worried about all these little pieces in there. And then I'm going to bring in my guillotine and we're just going to trim that down. So let's just
I've got some more questions coming through which I'll do in a minute after we've seen this, but I'm aware of your questions, everyone. We'll get them answered.
So I'm just going to pop this one round. Let's cut our panels.
By the way, people are loving the tissue demo. So many people have loved that. Yeah.
I've forgotten all about it, and we used to do it a lot with the Gemini to show that. I'm going to take this off because I haven't got sticky stuff on, sticky glue onto one side. So let's just bring that in, do our 2 panel there. So that gives us this one. And then let's just grab another one of our folders. So I'm going to pop this one down, if I got the right way. Yep, there we go. Bring in our Gemini Mini and then pop that through.
Very good.
How nice is it to have some tissue paper that's embossed that you can then use to pop in the tops of your bags, which is amazing. Look at that. In fact, that's come up, it's not stuck very well on that, so I've got two for there, but look at that. It's like craft metal now.
It's incredible.
Yeah. really beautiful. So you've used that, and on the other side, we've got that deboss side as well. So yeah, lots of different ways. So have a play with all your different mediums that you've got in your stash and see what will emboss. And vellum will emboss beautifully as well, Ben. So, but I just don't have none actually in the studio at the moment.
Few quick fire questions then.
Yes, absolutely.
Christine Garbowski, and hello Christine, I saw your message earlier, and I know you're very new to us here, and this is a great question. We'll get Debbie's take on this. She says, I'm inexperienced with stamping, and I want to get a stamp bundle. Which type of ink is best for someone new? The opaque, quick dry, or water active? So Christine's new. What would you reckon ink pad wise?
So for stamping, Christine, if it's a case that you want to colour, if you are colouring using water reactive mediums like our water reactive ink pads or our water reactive paints or tricolours, you will then need your it's a Vanessa waterproof ink pad. But if you want to colour in alcohol pens, then you would need your alcohol proof ink pad, and they're both Vanessa, and you'll find them on the website. So yeah, which are really good. Most people like the alcohol pens, but if it's anything that you're going to think that's going to smudge because it's water like ink pads or anything, then you would and if you're colouring with any other medium, I would say stick to your alcohol proof ones as well.
Thank you to everyone who's saying I need a vacation. Thank you, I do. Sarah says, can I do a letterpress technique with watercolour ink?
Yes, let me see if I've got one of those.
Okay.
Well, it's pretty much what we did earlier, but let's do our next demo with that. So yes, the answer is to that.
And Nona Lawton says, Debbie, which acetate is best for shaker cards?
Oh, so actually, depending on what it is, if it's just a regular card, so it's on the front of a card and not going through as an aperture, I would use, you could use heat resistant acetate, which is quite a thin acetate, but you'll still get the seal of your shaker card. But if not, I would use our construction. We do an A5 construction acetate, and it's what we all use all the time for any of your shaker cards, which is perfect, especially for box making and things like that. So yeah.
Brilliant, thank you. Seriously, there seriously isn't the money supply, says Shannon, I need for Crafters Companion stuff. Can't wait to get the folders. I've been anxiously waiting for these to launch. I love them, says Cindy Shannon. Michelle says, Crafters team, I would like to say a big thank you, shout out to the warehouse team. Yes, they've worked so hard and fast getting our birthday orders out. Are they getting any sleep? I don't know, but they're working hard, and we are now shipping super quick, aren't we? I think we say within like 2 to 3 days now you're going to be receiving your items, and I know lots of you have been receiving them in double quick time. Eleanor says, I've purchased so much that I predict that I will spend at least $2,000 by the time the birthday celebration is over. I think I have an addiction, says Eleanor. I mean, you just love all of the good stuff. And think about all of the points that you're going to have with that $2,000 spend. But we appreciate your custom. Thank you so much. And Alison says, Ben, you've made it through to today. You'll probably sleep all day tomorrow. I bet you I won't. Mrs. M will have me out doing dog walking and all sorts. But never mind. I wish I was strong enough to just watch and not put things in my cart, says Connie. I'm not that strong. I'm addicted. Well, let me tempt you even more with some of our amazing £10 deals. We've got a craft vault section for you. We were supposed to really show you this a little bit later on, but we thought, you know what, seeing as we teased it this morning, we will tease it for you guys who have just joined us here. £10, $10 prices on some of the most ridiculous items. The large folder, the large stamp and die folder is £10 or $10, £8 or $8 if you're platinum. We have sold hundreds and hundreds of these since we launched it. This deal though is only available for 24 hours. You will still get double points. Does anyone know if Glenys is up yet? I keep asking because after she told me this is her fave. Let us know, Glenys, if you're watching. But someone tell her. These are like core product, the items that you guys buy in your, hundreds each and every day at the regular price. You're getting them today for £8 or $8. You can also get the magnetic sheets individually, of course, as well. I think they're on a 3 for 2 on the website for you. But if you want to get the folder, buy. You've got Shadiah, who earlier on bought 16 of these. You might want to do exactly the same to kind of get your craft room in order. You might need this many folders actually to keep all of of your stuff in order that you bought during the birthday event. £8, $8. What a phenomenal deal. Stock-wise, they're flying, and also if they're not sold out, they will be gone come the start of the day tomorrow, because it's a 24-hour deal. Other items in the craft vault for £10 or $10, we have got your Crafters Inspiration magazine, issue 3. Now again, these retail at what? $12.99, $19.95, £8 or $8 today if you want to go for the 3rd issue of this. And again, these value for money wise are just tremendous, because you get the magazine, which of course brings you tons and tons of ideas when it comes to demonstrations, all your hints and tips and tricks in there. The magazines also come with, don't forget, free papers. You've got a set of your die cut toppers, and in this particular magazine you're going to get a beautiful die set, you're going to get a stamp set included in there as well, and a beautiful butterfly stencil. We also give you within the magazine a QR code so that you can download the papers onto your computer as well. Jam-packed front to back. Oh, there's me in there, and Brent, everywhere you look. You can pick out all of the different demonstrations in there. What's that? Pick out all the different demonstrations in there. Just have fun with that. That's the magazine. All of your freebies that are shown you. So you've got that gorgeous butterfly stencil. You're going to get that Enchanted Dreams decorative border trio, exclusive to the magazine, by the way, all of these goodies. And you're getting a really beautiful stamp set included too. On top of all of that, the papers in here are just beautiful, and you're getting all of this for £8 or $8. It's laughable for the papers, the stamps, the dies and the stencil alone, that price, but when you consider you get the magazine too, snap this up. If you've missed out on issue 3, grab it. It's a stunner of a deal today. That's just the second of over 10 items that we've got in our £10, $10 craft vault. Rocker blocks, these are going too. Now, we didn't have these heading into birthday, and literally I think about a day or so before birthday started, we got them back in stock. We are practically giving these away. You're going to get both sets for £8 or $8. And I know Sarah was singing the praise of these earlier, but Debbie, let's get your take on these, because for anyone who struggles to stamp, or is getting into stamping like Christine we were hearing about earlier, these are perfect, aren't they? And at that price...
is that for both of them?
That's what I couldn't understand earlier, and
okay.
it is. £8 for both of them.
Yeah, that's crazy. And they are just brilliant to use. So it's what we all started out with, was rocker blocks. You literally rock from heel to toe and get the perfect stamping. And you're probably thinking, why do I need them if I've got my stamping platform? But actually, these are brilliant for quick stamping, and also shadow stamping and second generation stamping. Let's say you want to make a background, Ben, and you want to just make a real floral background. You could use one stamp, put it on there, and literally just stamp all around. So it's quick stamping. You can't do that on your stamping mat. So rocker blocks really have a place in the stamping world, and I honestly can't believe they're £8 for both of them. That's crazy. I think if you want to even just take yourself up to try and get those extra points, that's a great one to go for. Yeah,
and they were out of stock before, they'll be out of stock again if we keep selling them at this price. And if, by the way, you're looking to get any of the deals which are just shy of £70 or $70 today, pop that into your basket to get the use of that code, the B-Day 1770. Also, really lovely price on these decorative nesting dies. We've got the advanced nesting dies in the Milan and also the Bronte. These again are absolutely beautiful, and when you consider that you get both sets for that price, it really does make it a deal hard to leave on the table. Perfect again for creating quick and easy cards, perfect for creating those mats and layers. I mean, Debbie, what a buy that is for both of those, right?
Well, I'm actually looking at the prices in disbelief.
I know.
Again, how can they be for both of them? That's ridiculous. These are brilliant dies. I mean, really decorative dies that you're going to use for so many. Even if you just use your middle die to put a sentiment on something. Honestly, that's a crazy price today. Absolutely crazy. I love these two dies. They're beautiful.
These would cost you on a normal day $25.98 or $29.90. Platinum price is £8 or $8, but only for today. They will not be here tomorrow at that price. And also, I know we've got a section on the website as far as our plates are concerned, 3 for 2s on plates. We have just bundled together, though, two plates from our Gemini Junior range. So we've got your clear cutting plate and your plastic shim. Always nice to stock up on these, particularly when they're £8 or $8 for both. This should be £15, $17.90. And again, Debbie, it's a case of, isn't it, of getting these now. Even if you don't think you need them, you'll use these plates at some point down the line, won't you?
Always. They're the consumables. You will need them, whether it be 6 months or a year. You will definitely need them, especially for that price. And also, if you've got a Gemini and not a Junior, go for them because your Gemini Junior plates fit through your Gemini. So they're a great, handy addition to your Gemini family.
£8, $8, roll up, come and get them, come and get your Gemini plates, come and get your £10, $10 deals. There are more deals in the craft vault. If you hit the shop the show, shop the day, come back to launch party and we'll show you more of those deals. There's over 10 of them for £10 or $10. Wow, the show is absolutely flying over. Kim just saying, just remember, Crafter's Companion is cheaper than therapy.
I love that. I was actually going to say earlier when someone said that it's a bit of an addiction, I was going, it's okay, there's therapy out there.
How many people work in your warehouse this Bubble and Sweet? Are they superhuman? I don't know the exact number, but not as many as you would think.
No, they
to
are
work as fast
superhuman.
as they're working. Maybe Superman's like dropped in for a few days to help him out. Oh, Gemini John's there. I mean, he is like a superhero anyway, isn't he? So that would be the reason they're working so fast. No, kudos to our team. They really are pulling out all the stops for you to try and make sure that you get your purchases as quickly as possible. I don't think, says Rebecca Arnold, I would be brave enough to say how much I've spent. Yeah, let's not have that competition. Or maybe let's have that competition.
Perhaps you could tell us how many points you've earned rather than what you spent.
That's a nice idea. That's a better way to do it. How many points have you earned over the course of birthday? And then the smarter people amongst us will work it out. And Glenys is up.
Yay!
Glenys, I knew it. I bought 4 more folders today, she says. I bought 10 at least earlier in the birthday party. I'm so glad, Glenys, that you're up and somebody told you, because we saw them earlier and the first person I thought of was you. So I'm glad that you managed to pick up a few more of those. Wowzers says, Shadiah, order number 2 on the way. Crafting is my therapy, says Carol. And Rosalind says, there's not a 12-step program on the planet that can help us. It's too late for us. Save yourselves, everybody. The 3D panel embossing folders. Shall we have a really quick look through these? Quick look. All right, it's a brand new launch as of today. You're going to get all of these 20 folders at a smash down, low price, and the showstopper deal just gives you even more bang for your buck here. These are just gorgeous. If you like making, again, if you love like your slimline cards, these are going to be absolutely perfect for that, because I mean, whilst we obviously have doubled these up to create, a really nice pair, you can use these individually, can't you? I mean, you can mix and match these.
Oh, absolutely.
Use it to create like a triptych sort of effect.
Oh, I like that, yes.
Or join them up, can't you? Like you say, if you like this pattern here, you could just multi-emboss it to create bigger backgrounds, couldn't you?
Well, I'm just thinking that tree, if you was to emboss it and deboss it, you could put it together and you'd have a full tree.
Yes, yes.
I wonder if that works. I'm going to try it.
Yes, because that's that way round, isn't it? And then, emboss, deboss, and emboss, deboss tree. You're going to do that next, are you?
No, I'm just going to do it while you're talking and see if it works.
You've got your bloom and grow in there. I love that we're coming up with ideas. Well, I say we are. You are coming up with ideas whilst we're on air. The decorative swirls are in here. You've also got the beautiful vintage swirls. Then some really, these are my fave, and I know there's like lovely flowers and butterflies in here, but I love the textured knits. You've got like the sort of twisted knit there, you've got like a chevron effect going through here, you've got like the basket weave effect in the traditional textiles. This one is again more of a sort of a classic embossed detail with the damask. You've then got flowers and butterflies through here. I mean, there's loads. There's 20 of these in total. Poppies and peonies in the beautiful blooms, and then this one is gorgeous as well with that sort of fanned sort of deco effect with that one, which is your timeless tiles. £64, $88. However, the showstopper does not just bring you the embossing folders, it brings you 3 lots of our water reactive dyes. So you're going to get the smoke plume, you're going to get frosted jade, and you're going to get the misty morning. So 3 lots of our water reactive dyes to be using with the embossing folders. Then on it worked. Then you're going to get the blending tool. You're going to get the replacement heads. I'm going quicker now because I want to see what Debbie's just done with the Emboss Deboss. You're going to get the Empire Gold in the gilding wax. You're also going to get one of our tape pens. You're going to get the 13 by 19 craft matte heat resistant non-slip, and you're also going to get the Centura Pearl in the trends. 40 sheets here. Look at the beautiful colours. It's a really juicy colour selection that you've got within this set here. 40 sheets of Centura Pearl, £64, $88, and double points for you as well. Don't forget that code BDAY1770 when you're spending over £70. So you are, even if you're platinum here, you're spending $88. Use that code, get an extra 17% off. If you're shopping in the UK, add another £6 worth of value into your basket, and you can also get that code going. Now, we were chatting about, can we emboss deboss? What does that tree look like then? That is awesome!
I know, look at that.
Awesome!
You can see it more, the deboss and emboss on the back, but it works. Look at that.
That is incredible.
That's so cool, isn't it?
I love that.
I've just done that out of mirror cards, so, but yeah, absolutely beautiful.
Very
Wow.
clever.
There you go.
Very, very clever. Have you got some more to show us? I think you probably have.
Absolutely, yes. So someone else was asking about the letterpress technique using our water reactive ink pads. So I will show you how to do them and how we can paint with those as well, because they are so nice. So I already had out, it was quite good having that tree one out. I already had those out. So we're going to use both of these. With my tree one, I'm going to use, I've got the Frosty and Bright water reactive dye, which is our polar blue, but you can use any blue that you want in there. Let's just, I'm just going to move my mat across there so we can see what we're doing. And I'm just going to apply that directly to our actual folder. I'm then just going to wipe away this bottom piece though, because I do want to put sort of more of a green around the bottom. So let's just bring in our pine tree on there and use that across here. And I'm going to also use a little bit of our spring meadow just to go in the background there. So that's that. And then I'm going to bring in this one, which we're just going to put that spring meadow across the entire back. So because these are water reactive, it means they're not going to damage your folder. And it means that you can paint with them, which is what we're going to do. So I'm just going to place that into our folder like so, and then this one here, pop that in, that one across, and then we can run them through. Now, and in fact, I'm going to put them both through my MIDI because it's the simplest way to do it.
Excellent. I thought you just said I need to nip out to the loo. I don't know where that's coming from. Just going to pop this through, go to the loo. And by the way, whilst you're using the MIDI, Jackie just says, I woke up this morning without electricity, but don't fear, I can still craft because I have my Mini and my MIDI, because they are simplicity.
Without electricity.
Yes.
Right, so look at this. So we've got our tree in the embossed into our design.
Yeah.
And then we've got, and we can still add on to this. So this is just to give us a base detail. So you've got our two pieces here. So let's pop those across. And then all I'm going to do now is take different colours. So let's start with our leaf one. I've got my orange here, I've got our Chinese red and our Bordeaux. And I'm actually just going to bring in a little paintbrush. So one of our paintbrushes, a little bit of water in there, and a piece of kitchen towel, because we don't want to make it too wet. So what I would suggest is starting off with putting this onto your glass mat. You don't want to go in and put water onto your ink pad. Let's add a bit of red onto there, because we're going to make this quite autumnal.
Okay.
So let's pop those pieces in. Then I'm going to dab that onto my tissue because I don't want it soaking wet, and then we can pick up our actual design and start sort of painting directly on. Now, painting, Ben, onto embossing folder is one of my favourite things to do, same as colouring, because it's really easy to do. It's not hard, you just literally follow the lines. I'm now just taking a bit of red. We're going to put some red into that one. Just following it through. And watercolours are really forgiving. So it's so easy to sort of just go in And if you do make a mistake, let's say I went over and I didn't want that colour in a certain place, all you have to do is wet it and dab it with the tissue and it will faux bleach it.
Yeah.
So nice and easy to do. So then we're going with our darker ones on the tips there. Bring that in. And then it's just making them as autumnal as you want them to be.
Carolyn says she's bought several of these showstoppers. And Michelle says, Crafters strikes again. I've just added 15 die folders to my collection. You may as well today at that price, £8.
Absolutely.
And Bernie says, I need to place an order today to use the discount. That will cover the shipping. This is great. Lots of our US viewers are basically saying that that discount covers the shipping for you. So we're very pleased about that. It's only available today, though, the extra discount. So do it.
Do it.
I said do.
Do-do.
Do.
Do-do. You done a do-do. Oh, right. Now, what I would say, when you are colouring like this, you do lose your the sort of line definition. So all you would do is take yourself a white pen, and you can put those lines back in. So let's just pop some of those in. So there we go, bringing that in. And then what you can also do is, using your ink pad, let's wipe that away. Just like so. And let me bring in our ink applicator. Mm-hmm. So you can then sort of go over that just to blend that in.
What cardstock are you using, says Terry?
This is just our multi-purpose cardstock, white cardstock. Yes, yeah. So can you see, when you start to blend that over there, it just gives it a really nice definition. And then the same with the orange. We could go in then with our orange, just try and do a different ink pad to use, just so we don't contaminate. And then we can do the same with our orange, just blending all that over.
Yeah.
So then what I've done is I haven't bought my white pen with me, but I did have a white gel pen at home. All I've done is gone in the lines with the white gel pen. So it gives me back my definition, and then we've just got that beautiful effect coming through. And then I've also done the same with our tree. So if I bring the tree in there, once you colour around your tree, you can do exactly the same. So even with your, I haven't got a brown with me, but actually we can use, just so I can show you how I did it. Let's bring in that Bordeaux, and I'm going to bring in the pine tree as well. So we're just going to mix those ones. So just to give us that sort of, not too much there. And then we can start painting. You see it's making that brown colour? Yeah. So that's just using our Bordeaux and our green pine tree. And is that how I sounded then?
Carol says doo-doo.
Do-a-doo.
Doo-doo, Ben and Debbie, says Carol. Doo-doo. I love the giggles. My 4-year-old loves to say doo-doo.
Yeah, that's our level, isn't it?
Yeah.
Funny little laugh today. So that's all you would do, is you could continue with your brown to create your tree and then your leaves, and then you get your beautiful panels. So what I've done is I've put one of my panels onto here like so, and then I've got another 2 black pieces that we're going to pop into place.
Just whilst you're doing that as well, can you,
yes.
Charlotte, not our Charlotte, not Charlotte. Charlotte wants to know about inking techniques you can use on Centura Pearl. But basically, she's got a lot of Centura Pearl, and she wants to know what she can add sort of ink-wise onto her Centura Pearl.
So when you apply ink to Centura Pearl, it gives you a lighter shade of the ink, because it automatically makes it go lighter because it gives it that sheen. Yeah. I'm looking for my tape pen while I'm talking. There we go. What I would suggest is using your pigment ink pads and heat embossing. And actually, if I can find myself a piece of Centura, I can show you that and show you how you can heat emboss using that letterpress and onto there. The other thing is it takes longer to dry when you put ink pads onto Centura Pearl. So what I would suggest is making sure that it's fully dry, either buffing it or using your heat tool to speed up the drying time.
Excellent.
And also use brighter colours because it does make it go a sort of shade lighter. Now, I've done a very similar card as I'd done at the beginning, and but this time I did it slightly different by having my one piece of card, which my panels can go onto, so at the side here. And I quite like this style with the panels, but this time I've created my panel to go over the top, so that will stick into the centre part. So I've already put this one together, and then all we're going to do is put those side panels on here. So let's stick these ones into place. Yeah, Centura is a lovely medium actually to emboss onto, which looks amazing.
And of course you get your Centura in this bundle as well.
Yes, you
40
do.
sheets of your trends.
Yeah, which is amazing. This would make a lovely Thanksgiving card.
Yeah, it would. Absolutely it would.
So let's.
When is Thanksgiving? US Thanksgiving is end of
I
November,
want to say
isn't
the
it?
15th of November, but I could be wrong at the date. It is in November, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we're going to do our tree. Oh, 24th. I don't know
24th.
why I was thinking the 15th.
Canada Thanksgiving's gone, isn't it? Or maybe I've made that up. I'm sure that's been and gone already this year.
Calendar, thanks.
Canada.
Oh, Canada.
10th of October. Yes. What date is it today?
Yeah, 25th, isn't
Of
it?
what?
October.
Oh yeah. God, help me.
I think we have already wished our Canada friends happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we have. I vaguely remember that now. So it's
And then
October 2022, 25th, did you say? Okay.
So all I've added here is I've just put from me to you and then put a little bit of twine round on there. And there we go. There's our autumnal card.
Hey, if we were doing a demo of the day, that's got to be it, isn't it? Hasn't it? Vote now. One, or one.
Yeah, but this was one. I like this one, see. Similar card. Look, two completely different cards. But look how the same designs, but two very different ones.
Very pretty, and this is what you're going to be achieving with your collection. Loving the card, Debbie, says Laurel. I bought the showstopper and I cannot wait to get it. Laurie Matteo says, okay, I spent a while getting my cart situated with the discount, covered the shipping and the tax with a few bucks to spare. Showstopper on the way. And Bubble Squeak says, Debbie, you make everything look so simple, but with such stunning results. Honestly, these are the kind of results that you are going to be able to achieve, but you've got to go quick if you want the showstopper. 65% of the stock gone. Will I be jumping out of the cake during launch party? Please, that would make my day. But you need to be getting that showstopper. All of the 3D panels, you're going to be getting the embossing folders, 20 of those. Plus, you're going to be getting ink pads. You're going to be getting Centura Pearl. You're going to be getting your ink dauber. You're going to be getting replacement heads for that. And you're getting gilding wax. And 3 of our water reactive ink pads included in that deal. Use your code. Get an extra 17% off if you spend over 70. If you're Platinum UK, you just need to find another £6 worth of product to go in your basket. That'll be easy to do. Check the craft vault section we've got coming up for you later on, but go quickly. We're going to give you opportunity to check out your baskets, and then we will come back with some more inspiration for you. Have a good look through actually the birthday box in case you didn't see it yesterday, but go to check out the baskets, use that code, go forth and spend, and we will be back in just a few moments time.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. So, join our family of craft experts with live tutorials and demonstrations every day. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products here on Crafters TV. Get creative and craft along with our amazing deals. Your next craft project is only a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week or watch on catch up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook or our YouTube channel. You can chat to us, craft along and meet new friends in our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, you know, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
You're all our time with each other! You're not through to boot camp. Get off!
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. So, stop what you're doing and enjoy the fun here on Crafters TV.
Make 'em craft, make 'em craft. Don't you know everyone wants to craft? Sarah said, Ben, you'll love making cards. It really isn't that hard. Use your scoreboard and dice and make boxes and cards any size. Oh, you could make a shaker card with sequins or beads, or make a triple easel card with real expertise. Here at Crafters TV, we make crafting a breeze. Make 'em craft, make 'em craft, make 'em craft. Make 'em craft, make 'em craft. Don't you know all the world wants to craft? Leanne said, do some coloring, Ben, but use a Spectrum Noir pens, blend and color in style. With aqua pens or dry blends, you will smile. Maybe try out some die cutting, maybe try to emboss. Pick up tips from Crafters TV, you won't be at a loss. Use the Gemini or Junior and you'll craft like a boss. Make 'em craft, make 'em craft, make 'em craft. Make 'em craft, make 'em craft. Don't you know everyone wants to craft? Oh, you could make a shaker card with sequins or beads, or make a triple easel card with real expertise. Here at Crafters TV, we make crafting a breeze. Make 'em craft. 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 Make 'em craft.
Come on, everyone, says Lynn Cherryman. Buy, buy, buy. Just buy. I want to see Ben jump out of the cake, says Lynn. Serena says, I love the video even more each time I see it, Ben. Thank you. Catchy tune, says Dee. Thank you. Ben, you are great at the videos. I love them, says Christine. I didn't make the video. That was Sam that did that. I just did the words. But thank you. Glad you enjoyed it. It's just a bit of fun, isn't it? Just a bit of fun. Lots of love. Hey? Yeah. Write the theme tune. Sang the theme tune. Do, 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 do. I like to write and sing the theme tunes. Do, 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 do. I do remember that show. Anyway, love the beautiful colours, says Miriam. Both awesome, says Jenny. Beautiful card, says Shelley. Michelle says, Ben, how many takes did it take not to drop or almost drop those Gemini machines? One take wonder. Right, let's have a look at the birthdays. I did drop something then after saying I don't drop anything. Let's take a look at the Oh, hello. Wait there. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a moment. Sorry, I've got stuff balanced precariously and it's falling. Wait there. There we go. Right, the birthday celebrations box. Now, we launched this yesterday to great acclaim and you guys absolutely loved it. Sarah's signature box. Jam-packed full of crafty goodness. There's over 130 elements for just $39.99 or $47.96. Look at all you get. Look, we're showing you here, but you're getting 12 mixed card blanks, 12 mixed envelopes, 16 sheets of printed paper, 18 sheets of coloured card, 8 metal charms, 6 lengths of mixed ribbon, 24 clear acrylic stamps, 30 metal dies, 2 bunting stencils, a happy birthday stencil, a heart stencil, a balloon embossing photo, and 50 grams of mixed sequins included. Value for money wise, that's amazing. However, we are throwing in 100 bonus points for you on top of that. However, whilst a lot of people bought this deal, the majority of people went, I'm going for the showstopper. And I'll tell you for why. Because with the showstopper, you pay £100 or $130, but you get the tri-blend brush pens included within this collection. So those beautiful colours, Japanese brush nibs, the colours you're going to get are Ha, and you get the light, the medium and the dark of all of the colours within those particular pens. This retails at $79.99, so let's call it $80. the way that everyone thought about this and why there's only 58 of these left now is that people make that 57 of these left now. People went, well, hang on, if I'm buying those and those are £80, you're telling me then I'm going to get the birthday box plus Nina cardstock plus rocker blocks plus an ink pad for another 20. That is redonk. And then platinum members are going, well, I'm only paying £80. That's £80. So it's like I'm getting this and all of that for free, with 100 bonus points. And the other thing to mention, without rubbing it in too much, you got your discount code today as well. So that £80 platinum drops down even more to under £70 if my maths is decent. 100 bonus points on top of that as well. £66 for the whole lot. That's why the showstopper is now down to $56, $86 if you're shopping in the US and you use that code BDAY1770. Please use that code today. It will not be here tomorrow. Let's have a look though at this birthday box and indeed some samples with Debbie. I know she had an absolute blast working with this yesterday, and you made some brilliant cards as well.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we did have a lot of fun with it because it has everything in the box to craft with. It's what we're really good with at Crafters Companion, is making beautiful boxes that offer you everything to be able to get really crafty. All the balloons you see, all the presents, the cakes, the papers in the background, everything, all the little charms, the numbers as well, you've got them in there. All beautiful designs. I love the colour palette on here. It's very fresh. It's very on trend for a birthday box. All this bunting that you can see is in that box as well. Being able to make your own cupcake, your delicious cupcake that you can make in any colours you want to. It's got sequins in here, gems in here. I love the font on these as well, Ben. Such a beautiful font. The stencils are off the chart in this box.
You loved that stencil, didn't you?
I absolutely love this stencil. I think it's so, so pretty. I love that we can make shaker cards. That background is a stencil with a happy birthday, same as it's stenciled in the background on this one. This was one we made in the show yesterday, just absolutely stunning. Another one where we paper pieced it yesterday, so you can go back and watch those if you wanted to. And this one, very similar to that one, so I made two of these. So look, in different colours.
Oh, nice.
But just looks slightly different. Absolutely, just a beautiful birthday box. And I can't recommend enough, Ben, to go for that big showstopper. To get that box for £80, those pens normally are.
Yeah.
That's amazing to get all of that for that extra £50, including that box. It's incredible. I love the deals that we've been offering in birthday week. It's been amazing.
Oh yeah, it has, and so many of you just echoing that, loving all the demos. I'm getting so much inspiration said to these. That's the thing too, we've managed to like cram in demonstration and inspiration for you amongst all of the deals that we've been trying to keep track of. 51 of these left now of the birthday celebrations showstoppers. 50 of these left now. They are disappearing. Tina says, I've got some Sarah signatures, new paper pads. The Ring doorbell is going to give me away from hiding my packages from my husband. Darn Ring doorbells. The card is gorgeous. It's the cat's pajamas, says Rita, actually. And I love how you all have such a fun time, even though you're working, says Eleanor Fleck. It makes so much more fun for us. Thank you. You know what? It's nice for you to say, because we do have a fun time here, I think. And it's good that sort of the fun transfers to you guys as well. Lisa says, wow, my mind is blowing up with all of these great deals. And just a quick question. It might be a difficult one to answer, but you know the folders we've got. How many of those magnetic sheets can you get into the stamp and die folders, roughly? Do we know that? Is it maybe 6, 10?
How many of the magnetic sheets?
In the big folders.
How many do you get in there?
No, how many can you get in? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that also depends on how many dies you've got packed in there as well, because it packs quite a few in there. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm trying to think what I've got in mind. I've got mine jam-packed with stamps, one of them. So they will hold quite a few, but I would definitely say 10.
Well, if I show that's got, I mean, they're not all full, but that's got 6 in there.
I would say 10 without cramming it too much.
Yeah. So yeah, you're about right. Yeah, that's about right. So 10 easily. You may get a few more, but like you say, depends on the dies and the stamps that you've got in there. By the way, the die and stamp storage folder on your screen now, we have sold hundreds of these today. Wow. These are busy on a normal day, but when we sell them for £8, $8 platinum, that's why they are flying out of the door. Now, let's quickly have a look at our Showstopper, the brand new launch, which we launched, officially just over an hour and 47 minutes ago. The 3D panel embossing folder Showstopper deal is that. It really is. The folders themselves are absolutely gorgeous, and Debbie has certainly shown us some amazing ways to be able to use all of the folders within this collection. You can get the embossing folders individual in a smaller bundle if you wish, but we're putting up the Showstopper deal because that's where the majority of you are shopping, and that's the one that's going to get you the extra discount too. That's 17% with that code. But look at all of the different designs that you're going to be getting within this. The beautiful woodland splendor. Think as well about all of the different colours that you've got of all of your ink pads. Think about all the different colours that you've got with your, your pens, that you can have so much fun colouring these in. And maybe if you've got some of those shimmer ink pads that we've done recently. Maybe you bought those brand new tri-colours recently. There's certainly lots that you're going to be doing to colour these in and to make some fantastic cards with them. Whether you use them individually and make more of your slimline projects, whether you're using the two together, whether you're using one multiple times to create backgrounds, whether you're embossing and debossing to create really, really cool projects like we saw with that tree from the first set with Debbie a few moments ago. I like the fact that we have got some scenes in here. We've got some proper backgrounds like these traditional textiles as well. There's a couple of my favourites in there. Then some traditional sort of embossing folder designs like that classic damask, and then images that you always love to see, florals. I mean, these are just going to work for all projects all year round. That one is your garden beauties with the butterflies and the florals. Here you've got poppies and peonies within the beautiful blooms, and then this one, again, another one of my favourites actually. I'm liking a lot of the patterns that we've got in here. This one's got a bit of an Art Deco feel to it with those timeless tiles. So you're getting the 20 embossing folders, but that's where it doesn't stop, because on top of all of that, if you go for the Showstopper, I'll tell you, if you go for the normal deal, which is on the web, on top of that, we would be putting into your basket 3 of our water reactive ink pads. So you've got the Frosty Jade, you're also going to get the Smoke Plume, and you will get the Misty Morning. And then on top of that, you would be getting the blending tool. So that's where the normal deal would stop. However, the Showstopper goes further, because we then give you 10 replacement heads to go with your blending tool. We then also give you, to go alongside your water reactive dyes, the gilding wax in the Empire Gold. We then also give you one of our ever popular and uber useful tape pens. We also give you something to be crafting on as well. I know a lot of you will have your glass mats, but it's nice to have, isn't it, the craft mat, the portable craft mat there as well. So that's included, heat resistant, non-slip too. And then the final piece in the jigsaw here, why everyone's going for this, why we're heading towards 70% of the stock gone here. You're getting the trends in there as well, the Centura Pearl trends. You've got 8 different colours within this collection, 40 sheets. Really, really juicy, bright, vibrant colours within this set. And all of that is yours for just £64 or $88 if you're platinum. You'll get double points across on that as well, and you're going to get that extra discount if you use the code BDAY1770 if you spend over 70. So that's everyone covered really, aside from our UK platinum customers who are £6 short. Pop in one of those folders, you're there. Let's have a final look at some samples and some ideas with Debbie, and then we'll do some final questions, and we'll also reveal who our winner on this show is going to be too. But listen, Debbie, for anyone who's perhaps just joined us and wants kind of like a bit of a in a nutshell as to why they should go for these, what do you say?
Oh, you know what? I think if this is your beginner crafter and you're just starting out and you want a few embossing folders, these are your starting point. But wow, what a starting point.
Yeah.
I mean, 3D embossing folders. So 3D means means that they're more sculptured, so you get a lot more depth into them. So you can see, like this one here, where you've got that beautiful tree and those leaves, look absolutely amazing. You're getting those different sort of levels of embossing, and it just looks incredible. So whether you just ink all over your panel or whether you want to paint them on, I mean, look at that. That is absolutely stunning. That butterfly one, use your ink pads to colour with, use that letterpress technique. It's going to look amazing, absolutely gorgeous. But what I do love about these panels is that you can use them multiple times. So whether you use, like this one we've used here, and we used it on that demo earlier where we've done it in 3 panels on that card, just completely different looks into them, and they look absolutely amazing. So I'll show a couple more there, and then I just want to show you a really quick demo as well, because I know we're getting off. We've got time for that, Johnny. So let's just pop that in, and all we're going to do is, I've got some craft card. Now I see Sarah do this morning, and I thought, wow, it looks so effective. So all I'm going to do, those pens that you are getting in your showstopper, we can actually use these to colour directly onto. So I'm just going to use my coral blend, and we're just going to paint directly onto here. So just using that pen going across all that element. So so don't feel like you can't paint on or colour onto different mediums. Using the actual craft card is a really nice one to take your alcohol pens. And then if you want, you can then define those edges, so you can just go round and actually pick out where your embossed lines are and really start to get that detail back in that flower. And again, you can use your white gel pen. It's a really good one to have. In fact, I believe the Academy of Colour has a white gel pen.
It does.
That's where I got mine from.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you did want one of them, so you can see straight away we're getting that sort of defined line. But you can paint. You can literally go in with any colour you want. So if I start to then go in with my yellow, we can sort of really get that effect, which looks absolutely beautiful. It's just a really nice way. Embossing has become quite a big thing to do. A lot of people never used to know what to do with their embossing folders, and now we offer so many tutorials and different effects that we can do with them.
Yeah.
There is just so much that you can do, and I absolutely love it. And it's just a case of trial and error. If it doesn't work, what's the most you've lost? You've lost a piece of card.
Yeah.
So you haven't ever got to worry about it. So let's just go down there. I'm doing this really quickly, but you can, you know, get the idea. And then if I just bring in this card with my white gel pen, I've just gone into those little gaps around there that you can see, and then you can create that beautiful card like Sarah did this morning.
Absolutely brilliant. And do you know what? So many of you just saying it's been so nice to see so many beautiful samples to help get us started. Thank you for the inspiration. Laura says I was smelling smoke, but then I realised it was just my credit card from all of the use. From all of the use this past week. Ben, do you ever come down, or is this your normal energy, says Jenny? This is my TV energy. The rest of the time I'm like this.
He's really not. He's really not.
They have to wind me up. I've got a little thing in my back, and they wind me up and set me to go before the show. And Glennis is in again saying, I've never seen or I've been able to buy the folders at such a discounted price. I highly recommend purchasing as many as you can. You will not be sorry. And Sophie says, I think we're all just watching for the number that hopefully will make Ben jump out of the cake. I think we've got a bit more stock to go yet, but if you keep buying in between shows, you never know. Listen, thank you for such a great show, everybody. I do want to now announce who the winner of this show is. So in each and every live show, we're giving away a goodie bag worth $25 or pounds, and then a voucher of the same amount goes to our show winner. And then all of our show winners from the 2 weeks need to be watching with the rest of you on Sunday, our big Sunday wrap-up show, where we will reveal our overall winner. Someone's going to win a $250 craft bundle alongside a voucher of the same amount to spend with us here at Crafters Companion. But who has won this show? It's someone on Facebook. It is Cindy Doty. I like that. Congratulations, Cindy. You have won that prize. So email us prizes@crafterscompanion.com. We'll get your prize, your voucher and your goodie bag sent out to you. And make sure you're watching on Sunday, Cindy, because you are 26, cork 26. You are into the draw. We will be giving away another cork and another prize in launch party, which is coming up in just a few moments' time. I'm going to go round that way. Whilst I do that, because it's a long walk, Debbie is going to remind you of today's free gifts.
I certainly am, yes. So if you spend £10 or $10 today, you are going to get this creator card die in your basket, which is incredible. If you spend $50 or £50, you will also get this beautiful pad, which is exclusive to us at birthday, in your basket as well. And if you spend £100 or more, $100, you will get this beautiful, or these two beautiful pens with our glitter markers. Ben was being awkward. I said to Johnny, I'll move there so Ben could...
Oh, I didn't realise. Come back then.
And Ben's walked all
No,
the way
Lee,
across.
come in.
Fine.
Go on.
No, let's stick.
No, go back.
Ben likes to be in his usual position. I love that. I was trying to make it easy for you so you wouldn't...
Sorry, I didn't even realise.
It's been a brilliant show, Ben. You've loved every second of it, which is nice, and you're loving the embossing folders, which is even better.
Yeah, it has been so much fun. Keep checking out your baskets. Keep using that code BDAY1770. Go birthday. It's for Charlotte, that one. Thank you for a lovely show. When are you back, Mrs?
Not for a couple of weeks, actually. So I'm down at Hobby Maker next week. So and then actually the week after I'm in Italy, and then back the week after that. So yes.
What, working in Italy?
Not working.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
No.
Just holidaying.
Just a little mini break. It's a birthday present.
Break. You say I'm off a lot. I'm the hashtag hard worker now. Always here. Always on holiday.
I'm off to Florence. So.
All right.
Happy birthday, Crafter's Companion, though.
And have a lovely time, won't you?
Yes.
We will be back in 2 hours' time. I will be back with Sarah for launch party. We'll be recapping on these deals, bringing you more great deals that you might have missed. Plus, we'll be opening up the craft vault for you as well with more of those $10 deals. But until then, massive thank you to Debbie. Thank you to you for watching. We will be back in 2 hours' time. We'll see you then.